Hey there, this is Zach with Curate, and today I'm going to walk you through how our QuickBooks Online integration works and flows with the Curate application. So first things first, within Curate, you do have to go to your settings page in order to integrate your QuickBooks Online account. This is really easy. You can just go ahead, log into your account, head over to the Settings tab, and then jump into Integrations. Now, on your account, if you are new to Curate, you will have the ability to connect your QuickBooks Online account. This will ask you for authentication details such as your username and password, and then we'll seamlessly connect to our Curate platform. Once that is connected, we most likely will ask you to match up your tax rates with the tax rates you've appropriated within Curate. You can do that by going to the Accounting sub-tab within Settings and aligning those QuickBooks taxes to your current taxes within Curate here. Now, once you actually create an event or a proposal and you go and create that proposal, it will need to be moved to the booked or completed stage in order for our reports to generate that data. Once it is within that stage, you can go to your reports tab here, scroll to events, pick that time period that you would like to be running the report for, and then select report. Now on this test, obviously I named this QuickBooks Online test proposal. You can see some of the event date, taxable items, and then of course the ability to actually sync this to QuickBooks. Now originally when I did first initially sync this, it will pop up obviously the addition of a new invoice with the invoice number at the top right. If you've already had this proposal or invoice within QuickBooks Online, it will update that current information in QuickBooks. So what Curate will do is check, obviously, for a past invoice or proposal if it needs to be updated or customer information. And if it can't locate that, it'll actually create a new invoice or a new customer for you. Now, jumping into, obviously, the test demo account here within QuickBooks Online, where you're actually going to find your invoices once they are transferred over is under Invoicing tab. You can see, obviously, my new customer called Quicker Picker, and that invoice that I created or that proposal I created within Curate is all filled out here. Now, we do transfer over the invoice and due date as the event date itself. Within our Connecting and Managing QuickBooks Online Integration Guide, you'll also see common questions and answers to those questions based off our QuickBooks integration. But you can actually see here all the line items that were included, the total, and if you had payments, those collections as well. Now, for the customer itself, you can actually go into your reports. Is one way to access that. In addition to that, you can find in your invoicing a customers tab that allow you to search by the customer. So we can go ahead and find Quicker Picker, and then you'll be able to click in and engage, obviously, that customer, see their relationships with the prior invoices in here as well. So just to re-summarize kind of how this all works, obviously information is only transferred to your QuickBooks Online account when your invoices are synced from the reports page in Curate. You do have to manually sync those invoices from Curate to your QuickBooks Online via the reports page. In addition to that, we will only send over, obviously, the payment details and invoice totals at the time of sync. It's important as your customers pay directly through the software. If you manually mark payments, they will only sync to QuickBooks at that time of sync within the reports page. Now, you're able to transfer payment information, customer information, invoices with line items and tax information like you saw. You are required, though, to go into your reports page, obviously, to sync and resync the proposals should a change have occurred on a previous version. Now, what we're going to send over includes the following: invoice date, payment information, your line items and prices, all of the line items with their names, quantity, and price, all of the payments that have been synced, any convenience fees for completed payments are actually copied over as a single payment record in QuickBooks. Of course, the tax rate, and then we're going to check to see if there's any of that prior information, right? So any of your past proposals will be updated or existing customer information will be updated upon resync. Now, the event date is copied as the invoice date and due date. You can change your QuickBooks tax rates within your settings page under the accounting tab, like I mentioned at the very beginning of this video. And any previous sync proposals to QuickBooks will attempt to be updated upon future sync should you go back to your reports page and want to resync those again. Now, if Curate cannot locate that customer or previous invoice, we will create a new invoice within QuickBooks or a new customer as well. If you have any questions, reach out to our team at the bottom right. They are available within the app should you have any questions about our QuickBooks integration, and we've been more than happy to send over our guides as well along with this video.